Man United 3, Spurs 1-2. Man United winning at Old Trafford in a very long time. That United always losing at Old Trafford. This was a big game against a top 4 team who are fighting United to get to that top 4. How did you feel today, mate?
Very, very, very good.
It felt good, didn't it?
It's been a while.
It's been a
while. I felt it's been since Ferguson, since we wanted to.
Bro, man.
I mean, seeing Ronaldo having the hat trick brings back memories.
It does. Last week we were all disillusioned after that thrashing and the football lesson from Man City. Today felt like an uplift, beating Spurs, a team that's competing with us. Now, with Bruno not in the team, what was going through your mind when we were Bruno in that midfield today? When you saw that lineup, what would you think?
I thought it was just Ragnick really trying to see what we can do without him. I mean, we've been experimenting with the lineup because he's truly trying to see what's going to be the future of the team next season when we have our new head coach. And ideally, we really don't know who's going to be on the team.
True.
I think ideally there is no safe spot. I mean, I know Ronaldo's going to be on the squad. With all the rumors on the internet and whatnot, I think it's all farce. It's just all tales.
Typical.
But I think that United really needs to find themselves, see where they're at, so they can be an attacking team. And I think Bruno definitely included as part of that. But the man needs to rest as well. And he has not been in true form lately. I mean, he hasn't done really much of anything in the last few matches.
Right,
so I think it's good that he can get some rest and give opportunity for other players, so that way we can see what the future will hold. But I mean, I wasn't disappointed when I see it. I think honestly, my main qualm right now is with our back line is Maguire right now. I think
he seems to be the weakest link.
Yes. Since his injury, I don't think he's ever been 100%, and I think that's probably one of the problems with him. I think prior to his injury, he was great. I mean, regardless of my opinions on him as a person, I think he is a great asset for the team when he is 100%. But he's, because of him being back on the squad without being at full fit, it's causing a lot of problems, little mental mistakes, things that shouldn't be happening.
Right.
I mean, I would expect that maybe from a kid in the academy, but even then, those boys don't mess up that much.
Right. So, people complain about Rashford's form of late. As a United fan, are you concerned by Rashford's form? Because this week he came out to say, if I don't start, I'm going to look for other options.
I have issues with Rashford right now. I mean, he's done great with the team in the past, with the academy, and of course what he's done as a British citizen for people. But ultimately, no one's above the team.
100%.
And I think he needs to figure himself out. I mean, is he, true red-blooded United player? I mean, I think he's going to be. My hope is that he will end up being a career man, never leave the squad, and that he will retire as one of the greatest players ever, a true legend. But if this is who he's going to become, if he leaves, guess what? We won't be chanting his name in the future.
The show must go on.
Exactly. And, I think there are been other shining spots like Alanga. Honestly, when I saw Alanga being brought in for Rashford,
the fans were excited.
I thought he was going to score. I mean, it's you think Alanga comes in, he scores a goal within a minute. I mean, that's just tradition.
That's the expectation on the young guy's shoulder. Right. What would you give the scale on the scale of 1 to 10? What are you going to rate the team's performance today?
Honestly, I think around an 8.
You give them an 8.
An 8. I mean, there were some mental mistakes, some blocks that I was thinking now. And of course, what was that? That foul from Pogba. I don't know what he was thinking.
Unnecessary.
I mean, because I was afraid we were going to give him a red card.
I know.
I mean, that could have changed the game.
Oh,
He was so late in the match. I mean, we could have lost.
We don't need a draw.
Definitely.
We need the 3 points.
Exactly.
Well, Mauricio, it's been an absolute pleasure. Your prediction for the game against Atletico on Tuesday.
I think we're winning that 3-1. I think we'll give up a goal just because that's what happens. But I think we will.
So you don't see a clean sheet there.
I don't see a clean sheet. But I do think that we will, especially with what's happened with PSG this past week. I think we're going to win that match. I think we need to win that match. I'm very hopeful for the Champions League. I think there's a possibility we still win because honestly, we have on paper the talent. But I think that we can win this week and then keep going on and just go from there. And see what happens.
All right, brother.
Brother,
Nice to see you back. Take care, sir.